Good morning, Huskies.
Today is Friday, August 16th.
I'm Peyton.
And I'm Allie, and we have your morning announcements. If you want to order a senior class shirt, it isn't too late. Come purchase your senior class shirt from Miss Jerem in room 6117B for $20. Cash and checks are both accepted. You can come before school, during break, during both lunches, or after school.
If you ordered a senior class shirt at the end of last year, it can be picked up from Mrs. Jerem's classroom 6117B before school, during break, during both lunches, or after school.
The first meeting for the National Arts Honor Society will be held in Mr. Otero's room 2207 on Tuesday, August 27th at 2:30. For those interested in taking on a leadership role, leadership positions and what they entail will be discussed. Club activities will also be discussed, so attend the meeting and see what National Arts Honor Society is all about.
Attention juniors, class shirts will be available to pre-order until August 30th during lunch or online at My School Bucks. T-shirts will only be pre-ordered. Please let Ms. Small or Ms. Keller know if you have any questions.
Attention members of the National English Honor Society. Dues for the 2019 and 2020 school year are now due. Please pay your $25 through My School Bucks if you did not do so last spring. Our first meeting will be this Thursday, September 5th after school in the Media Center.
Attention NTHS members, our first meeting of the school year will be next Tuesday, August 20th in the TV production room 2115. This is an election meeting and all members must attend. If you would like to run for an office, be prepared to give a quick 1-minute presentation to the group.
Want to learn how to drive? Check out the Haggerty website for driver's education information and an application. Deadline to register for this class is Monday, August 19th.
Open house this year will be held on Thursday, August 29th. Be sure to let your parents know so they can plan to be there.
Fall play auditions for the Crucible will be held next Tuesday, August 20th, Wednesday, August 21st, and Thursday, August 22nd. Check the board outside of theater for more information.
The Foundation for the Seminole County Public Schools is once again hosting Arts Alive, its major fundraiser. This fundraiser is a gets that includes 10 to 15 performances by SCPS students, faculty, and staff. Auditions for this event will be held in early October, so you have any talented working on your audition place now.
Speaking of talent, Haggerty's annual talent show, The H Factor, will be held this year on Tuesday, October 1st, which is during homecoming week. This show is open to all, and everyone's encouraged to send an audition video. Videos can be submitted to Ms. Parker in TV production through email or can be dropped off in room 2115. Deadline to audition is Wednesday, September 11th.
If you performed in the talent show last year, you're invited to participate again and do not have to submit an audition tape. What you must do, however, is fill out an application form which you can get in the TV production room.
Want to give a fall sport a try? The swim team is holding tryouts on August 19th through the 22nd at Riverside Pool from 2:45 to 4:30. You must have a blue card in athletics to try out.
Don't forget to check the activities calendar located under the Calendar tab on the Haggerty website for upcoming fall sporting events. Come up with your friends and show your Husky spirit. That will do it for the regular announcements today. Stay tuned for a special message from our principal, Mr. Fresca. And as always, go Huskies!
Good morning, Huskies. I wanted to come to you today to share some information with you. I know there's been a lot of concern on campus regarding a few issues, so I thought over the next couple of days I would talk about why some of the decisions have been made this year with some of the changes that have happened on campus so that you can hear it from me. So today I want to talk to you about schedule changes. I know many of you have requested to have your schedule changed and have been told no over the course of the last week or two. To let you know, we had about 460 students request schedule changes from orientation up until this point today. We put our master schedule together over the summer based on what students have requested from spring when we do registration, and we honor schedule change requests up until about early June before we put the big schedule together. What happens is we staff our school with the number of teachers teaching certain sections of classes based on what students have requested. And it's really difficult for us to make changes to that because we want to make sure we try to keep our class sizes down so that your learning environment is as positive as it can be. With over 460 schedule change requests, this would be very difficult to do to honor each request, as that one request affects at least two classes and could affect more. and it really throws the whole balance of our schedule off. So unfortunately, there are only a few reasons why we have allowed for schedule changes to be made in the last week or two. If you have already taken a class and gotten credit for the class, then you cannot take the class again, so we've changed the schedule. Or if you are missing a class on your schedule, then we went ahead and changed your schedule as a result of that as well. I know that many things happen over the course of the summer and students change their minds and they want to take a different class. Unfortunately, it's really, really difficult for us to change that at the beginning of the school year because it has a huge impact on all of the courses on our campus. So we've had to say no more often than we like to, but that is the reality of what we're living in. As we go forward, I'll have many messages when we do registration next year to talk about making sure that you pick the classes that you really want, and we will have a deadline that we will advertise for schedule change requests very early in the summer so that if you have changed your mind, we'll be able to accommodate that as best we can. So today's message was about schedule changes. I hope that clears up some of the confusion that might be out there. Our next message will talk a little bit about IDs, and I'll also talk a little bit about student parking, as I know those issues are very concerning to many of you, and I want you to hear from me. So I hope everyone has an outstanding day, and as always, go Huskies!